Hey guys, this is Easy to Read. I'm Yeshwant. Today we are going to learn about geometry. Since there are a lot of topics in geometry, we're going to only cover a few. We're going to cover dimensions, planes, points, line segments, rays, and lines. Dimensions. A dimensions is a measurement of how the length is, width is, or height of an object. Objects, surroundings, or even space can be either zero-dimensional, one-dimensional, two-dimensional, and three-dimensional. There are more dimensions, but we are going to only cover these. Let's look at zero-dimensional. It has no length, width, or height. It is only used to tell the location. Example, point. It has no length, width, or height. It only marks the location. One-dimensional. One-dimensional only has one dimension, which is length. It has no width or height. Examples are line segment, lines, and rays. Two-dimensional. Two-dimensional only has two dimensions, length and height. It has no thickness. Examples are squares, circles, or triangles. They are also called plane flat figures. Three-dimensional has three dimensions, length, height, and width. Examples are cube, cylinder, and cone. They are also called solid figures. Let's move on to points. A point is an exact position or a location on a plane surface. A point is zero-dimensional. As we already know, zero-dimensional means it has no length, width, or height. A point is shown by a dot and it is denoted by a capital letter. Example, this point would be called point A since it is denoted by the capital letter A. This point would be point B since it is denoted by the capital letter B. When we join two points, the length between them is called an interval. Here are some real-life examples. The spin wheel. The point here marks the exact center of the spin wheel. A bottle cap is another example of a point. Also, a button is another example of a point. Let's draw 2 points. The first one will be point A. The other one will be point B. Now let's connect these two with an interval. From here to here is called an interval. Plane. A plane is a flat two-dimensional surface. As we know, two-dimensional is only length and height. A plane extends forever in all directions. It has no thickness or width. Example is a coordinate plane. This is an example of a plane, since it is two-dimensional and it extends forever in all directions. Here are some real-life examples. A floor is a great example. A tabletop is a flat surface that is two-dimensional. Let's draw a plane. Here is a flat surface that goes in all directions forever. Let's draw a cube. As you see here, I draw a cube. Each of the surface is a plane. This surface is a plane and this surface is a plane, since they are both two-dimensional and they are flat. Let's move on to line segments. A line segment has two endpoints, which is its starting point and ending point. You cannot stretch it out more, and it will not go forever in both directions. A segment is named by its two endpoints. For example, if it was made up of the points A and B, then the line segment will be called AB with the little line segment over it. Here are some real-life examples. A truck is a line segment. Also, window blinds are also. Let's draw a line segment. A line segment is made up of 2 points, 1 and 2. Let's name this point A, and let's name this point B. Now let's connect these two. This thing is called a line segment. This would be called AB with a little line segment over it. Or it could be BA with a little line segment over it, because it is made up of the 2 points A and B. Raise. Raise starts at only 1 point and then goes on forever in the other direction. The starting point is called its end point. You cannot measure the length of a ray because it goes forever. The ray is named by using its end point first, and then any other point on the ray. A ray is one-dimensional. That means it only has length. Some real-life examples is a flashlight. The ray's endpoint starts from here and the light goes on forever. An arrow is a good example of a ray. Let's draw a ray. So a ray is made up of many points. Let's only draw two. One. This will be its endpoint. Let's do this X. Point X. And let's draw another point, which will be point Y. Now let's connect this with a ray. This is a ray, since it has one starting point and then it goes on forever in this direction. This would be read X, Y, and then a little ray over it. It would be wrong to say Y, X with a little ray over it, because then you're saying it starts at Y and goes forever at X. Lines. A line is a straight mark which has no bends. It has no thickness and extends infinitely in both directions. It is one-dimensional, which means it only has length. A length is a set of points that goes on forever in those two directions. Example: there are many points in here, but we're only going to see point A and point B. These arrows show that they go on forever. Here's another line. There are many points in here. So here are some points: A, B, C, D, and E. Here are some line combinations made. A, B. This line is from here to here. They go from there to there, and they continue forever in both directions. B, C. It goes from here to here, and those lines continue forever. AC. BD, CD, CE, DE, AD, AE, BE, BA, CB, CA, DB, DC, EC, ED, DA, EA, EB, and so on. Here are some real-life examples. Lines of a network is an example of a line. Railway is also a good example of a line. Let's draw a line. So let's make it out of 2 points. Point 1, point A, and then point 2, point B. Now let's connect these with a line. This is a line because the arrows show that this line goes on forever in this direction and in this direction. This would be written as A, B, with a little rhino over it, or B, A, with a little line over it. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.